Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is dedicated to those days that are very hard to get through. They feel like you woke up on the wrong side of the bed. This video is dedicated for you to snap you out of that funk. Just remember before we get started, this is not about, crazy positivity. These are just steps to start changing the momentum of your energy. Remembering who you really are, the direction you want to go without sabotaging and going back to square one and neglecting the habits, the people, and the situations that are important for you. You've had this feeling of dread. I know that feeling very well. When you just feel exhausted, even make sure that when you get up, there is two things that you can do. The first thing, #motivation in YouTube. See what comes up. There is going to be something that you are drawn to with the hashtag of motivation that's going to start to just play in the background and let yourself sink to it, okay? The second thing, make your bed. Make your bed with just a little bit more might, that this is going to be the start of a shift for you energetically, okay? Setting your environment to be more clean, organized, tidy, it is going to lift the vibration. Okay, now no matter where you are, you can always take 5 minutes to do a meditation. Meditation just simply means closing your eyes and breathing in and breathing out, and letting your breaths be fully in and fully out. And if you can count 10 breaths in and 10 breaths out, promise chemical change to your brain, your body. You might not be able to feel any different after giving yourself this meditation, but you are setting yourself up for a new momentum. Even if it doesn't feel real in that moment, you are setting yourself up for a different direction of your day. So trust the process. Trust that sitting with yourself to be present instead of doing 101 things is going to give you a very strong leverage in the right direction. Now that you're taking this time to clear your mind a little bit enough, you're going to find it in your mind to be clear about the top priority of the day, and that is going to be your focus until it's done, and then it will follow a reward for yourself. Tackle only that biggest priority. All the small stuff can wait. There's an amazing quote from the book Atomic Habits, and it goes something along the lines of, you embody the habits of your self-concept. So the way that you see yourself are the habits that you take on. So what if just you're not feeling yourself today? You can pretend that you are acting in this character who is your higher self, and you're stepping out of the way and you're letting your higher self do the habits and things that it would do to get you in the right direction. If you choose to neglect your goals, your entire day, your life, and the people in it, then you are giving momentum for not just one day, but 2 and 3, and you're allowing that tolerance to be a part of your life. You're allowing that pattern for you to fall back on. Now, as much as it's important to be gentle in yourself, to have rest days where you completely allow yourself to feel that way, you just want to keep working on not allowing it to turn into 2 and then 3 and then 4 and then 5 days. Even if you are so much in a rut that today is not the day for you to take on these habits, then sit down with a scheduler and plan out the rest of your week. Put in classes, put in some things that are going to rebalance your energy, schedule them ahead of time so that you have no choice but to go, to make it, and to do it. So something else that you can do to use time for you and not against you is to see everything as smaller increments, okay? Smaller increments of time. So for the next 15 minutes, you're gonna be hyper focused, and then the 15 minutes after that, you're gonna be super chill, super relaxed. Now, Doesn't matter what you're doing or what environment you're in, you can still follow this. You can tell yourself that for the next 15 minutes, you're going to be hyper focused and you're going to give your all, and then you're going to reward yourself with something else. Whatever that looks like for you, but use time in smaller increments and then be able to see it as work, reward. This way, you are going to find a balance even on a day of feeling like there is none. Give yourself a fun thing to look forward to at the end of your tasks or at the end of your discipline. It's going to cut out all of the excuses and the distractions, and it's going to hyper focus you onto getting it done so that you can feel the enjoyment and the rest after the productivity. Accomplishment is the key to feeling good about yourself and to your confidence. It's an action that stays true to yourself when you accomplish something. Also, get in a really good meal. And I don't mean comfort meal, I mean nutritional meal. The more nutrients, the more vitamins, the more colors, the more natural that the food you're going to give yourself is, the way that you're going to feel about your body and yourself is going to improve. Even if you are having comfort food, have some sort of side that you know while you're eating it, you're going to feel the nourishment from it. You're going to tell yourself how nourishing it feels to be putting this in your body, and that will radiate out. And because there is not a single rut that happens for no reason, there are always reasons for the way that we get into these ruts. And so this is the time while you're nourishing yourself to maybe look back and see what kinds of things you've been taking in and consuming, whether they've been news or people, conversations, music, food, anything that is of a low vibration, not cleaning your environment, victim mentality, comparing yourself to others, spending way too much time not balancing your own needs, not setting boundaries, not moving your body, dehydration, living in the past, living too much in the future, chasing things or people, alcohol, staying too much indoors, not getting enough sunlight, not getting enough nature time, romanticizing your sadness. Okay, these are all energy takers. We are going to replace them with energy givers. Here we go. Sunlight, deep breaths, nature, getting a good sweat, being with your friends, being with your loved ones. But for me, the most two important things that I turn to on a day of really feeling down is movement and act of service, reaching out, doing something nice for somebody, because the moment that you can, add joy and peace to somebody else, you're going to feel it right back. So on this day, when you go out onto the street or go to a grocery store and you hand over a cart to somebody and you smile, and it might not feel totally 100% genuine in the moment, but I promise you, the moment that it's acknowledged, it will transform you. And maybe you're just one song away. Put on your favorite song, something that just makes you want to dance. Dancing, anything creative is going to shift your energy. Planning out your future, imagine a dreamscape for yourself. Like, how little do we use our imagination as adults, but when you were a child, you could have so many daydreams of the most magical things, and you are still able to do that and harness that energy as an adult. And resting, taking a nap, taking time to sit down and just turn everything off and not consume anything. Time and space for deep rest and reflection. Get out your journal. If you can have the time to write down what you're feeling, it is going to be released. Write down that angry text that you want to send to somebody. express yourself. Write down what it is that you feel that's holding you back, or whatever it is. Be your own therapist. Talk to yourself in your journal. Don't forget to end the journal note with all of the things that you can do to remind yourself of how good you're actually doing, because we all need that reminder, and you need to remember that all the things that you wanted at one point of your life, you might have now. So remind yourself of how incredibly great you're doing. The fact that you're watching this video and that you've made it this far is your commitment to bettering yourself and to your future self, your higher self. So congratulate yourself. The fact that you are nurturing your inner child and your higher self, I am proud of you. So if nobody's told you right now today how proud of you they are, I am. I'm very proud of you. Change up the space a little bit. Maybe move some furniture around in your space. Wash your sheets and give yourself a new bed makeover for you to rest even deeper at night. Go for a different route when you take a walk next time. Sing in the shower, song that you haven't sang before, or pick up a book that you normally wouldn't pick up. If your days are starting to blend together and you have a lot of structure, that it's making you feel like your days are repetitive and very much the same from yesterday to tomorrow, then these things are going to be key for you to keep things new and exciting and keep that inspiration and creative energy flowing into your life. So introduce small changes that are going to give you new insights. This way you can wake up feeling like even though you have your structure and your routine, you are still going to experience a new outcome and something that's going to be different than you ever have before. Date yourself. When was the last time that you took yourself out to an extremely nice place that you love going to? Take yourself out for dinner. It is your responsibility and ours and mine on days like this to take joy and put it back into our lives. The way I romanticize my life is by giving myself a gift every day. I used to run on a very limiting belief that I had to work every single day. I had to be productive. I had to work, until I started to really romanticize and give myself more balance. Because you are not a machine, you are a human being. You need to process your emotions, and your mental health is the first thing that should be prioritized. My favorite way to romanticize my night routine is to light candles, as many candles as I can on my nightstands, and be able to just cozy up in a blanket with some really calming music, sip on the tea, and just enjoy the element of fire. When you're in need of comfort, it's nice to just be able to put on a movie or a show that you're watching and just get out of your mind. And so you can fully indulge in that in your night portion of the routine after you have done everything that you can to shift your energy. Just remember, there have been many times in your life where you have felt defeated before, and each one of those times you have made it through. So remember that this too shall pass. Give yourself a very hopeful energy before you sleep. Whatever it is that reintroduces hope into your mind and your heart so that you can actually rest, knowing that tomorrow is going to be a really fresh start, it's going to be a new day. Every door will open for you, even if things feel slow for you right now. I'm so proud of you for making it to the end of this video. You have my support. Leave any comments in the description. Share this video if you feel like somebody might benefit from it. Please give a thumbs up to let me know that I should keep making these videos, and any requests, please leave them below. I will see you in my next video, and until next time.